A very good afternoon to you and welcome to Sports Singapore's live coverage of the 2021 National School Games. We are live from Ang Mo Kio Primary School. This is the Senior Division Boys South Zone Finals between Aitong School and Pei Chun Public School. Aitong are in their favourite colours of lime green and black, while Pei Chun traditional colours are blue. Pei Chun Public are represented by Evan Chong, while Aitong School, first player in the first singles is Ng Chen Kai. Joining me in the commentators booth as well is Team Singapore's national table tennis player Wong Sin Ru. Sin Ru, welcome to the National School Games.
Yes, hi everyone, I'm Sing Ru and I'm looking forward to the performance of both Pei Chun and Aitong in this finals showdown. And from what we know, this is the first time Pei Chun has made it into the finals, while Aitong has been constant in
One
the
of the
finals.
consistent finalists. And you happen to be from Pei Chun Public School.
Yes, I graduated from Pei Chun Public School, but that was so long ago. I did not have any memories of me.
In primary.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a Chen Kai for in the colours of Aitong, while Evan is for Pei Chun Public School. So far it's point for point. It's both players trying to just get their rhythm growing in the first set. It's already set point for Pei Chun Public School. And that's it. Took less than 3 minutes for Evan to wrap up the first set. 11-6.
Yeah, actually this is quite a surprise to me because previously Evan was playing the first doubles in the semi-finals, and pushing him up to play singles players was quite shocking for me, but he seemed to do well under pressure as well.
Nonetheless, still a good start.
Yes.
We'll be back in less than a minute. Both players have switched sides in this second set. It's Evan to serve. Look.
We can see that actually both of their standards are quite similar. Both are slightly reserved in play, but Chen Kai is taking up more initiative to turn it into rallies, but he seemed to be making much more errors than Evan.
Chen Kai needs to catch up because he lost the first set 6-11, and already in this one he's down by 4.
So even though Evan is not attacking that much, you can see that actually he's extremely smart with his play. He's trying to move Chen Kai around the table. instead of making him stand at just one spot, just hitting all the balls so comfortably. Yeah.
So that's a big margin.
Yeah, so he only attacks if he has the absolute opportunity.
Okay, and so for more of the live streaming schedules from next Monday onwards, or all the live streams that we've done for the last 4 weeks, you can visit the website go.gov.sg/nsg. That includes video highlights, player interviews, news articles, all on that website go.gov.sg/nsg. So it's 2-7 as Evan Cheong is still holding a big lead, but he's allowed Chen Kai to come back with 3 straight points.
Yes, never giving up, slowly catching up point by point.
Oh, bit unfortunate there. That run of points was just stopped at 3.
So even though you see Chen Kai initiating to go into rallies, you can see that the quality of his shots are not quite there, which is why Evan can just hit back the ball so easily without any difficulties. Yeah, so if Chen Kai can increase the quality of his shots, he may be able to push it further.
And there's a timeout call by Pei-Chun Public School.
Yes, perhaps because he's leading so much in the opening game and now it's just by a 1 point difference.
Yeah, he was up by I think 6 at one point in the second set. Now it's like you said, the lead has been cut to 1.
Yes.
So I think the coach is definitely telling him.
This timeout can be also to slow down on Chen Kai's tempo. It's also to disrupt his momentum as well. Or it can be even some new tactics that the coach has came up for Evan. A mistake right after the timeout call.
So 8-all. Like they say, never give up, never surrender. That's what Chen Kai has done. He's clawed his way all the way back from down by 6 points.
Definitely see grit in him. Never giving up. Showing some pure determination right there. So it's correct to say that it's never over till it's really over.
Exactly. So it's a set point
for Evan.
So the umpire is.
And seemed to be some confusion with the service. Yeah, so it was supposed to be Chen Kai's service instead. Oh, a luck ball off the edge of the net.
Yep. So they have to win by 2.
Yes, going into deuce.
It's already 11 to Chen Kai. 11-all.
Can see his teammates telling him to slow down, slow down.
Oh God. And he picks up the win. 13.
Yes, Chen Kai has done it. Definitely he didn't start off with a good start, but he was able to try to fight back point by point and eventually take down the set number 2.
Okay, we'll be back in less than 1 minute. So it's 1-0 in this first singles. It's Chen Kai serve. Lucky ball.
You definitely see Evan doing more attacks now. Oh, it was a good rally, probably the longest rally that we had this match. That was a great forehand drive by Evan. Definitely when you are into the finals, right, there is gonna be more nerves between the two schools and two players, especially coming up as the first singles player. You can definitely feel the pressure and the tension between these two players, Evan and Chen Kai. And a timeout is called for Chen Kai. This is quite an unusual timing to call a timeout, but we'll see if the timeout can do wonders.
Sorry.
From these two players, we can definitely see that Chen Kai is the one that is more steady. So he's trying to make less errors, while Ivan can be a little bit too fast, too quick to attack, and he don't really take his chances very wisely from the third set. Yes, like balls like this, it should be an opportunity for Evan.
But it's interesting to see Chen Kai coming back from the fact that he lost the first set. Then he won the second set 13-11 and he leads this third one. Oh, what?
This is why I said that Chen Kai was definitely more steady than Evan. Although he's just putting the balls on the table, but it can be quite effective if his opponent made mistakes like what Evan did just now.
So we are set point for Aitong School. Puts it straight into the net. Gives Evan a chance to possibly try and catch up.
Would we be seeing another comeback like the second set?
Yeah. Well, Evan has picked up 2 straight points.
Oh, maybe not.
Yep.
So Chen Kai has taken the third set 11-8.
Which overall is 2-1 that he's leading this particular first singles.
Yes.
So we will come back in 1 minute for further action in this fixture. It is the Senior Division Boys South Zone Final. So we're still in the first singles. Aitong School versus Pei Chun Public School. It's Evan Chong, serve.
And Evan takes the first point. Actually, if Evan also tries to be a bit more consistent with his strokes, trying to make less errors, I think that both of them can actually bring quite an exciting match to everyone right here. Many unforced errors by Evan. And Chen Kai takes his chance for a forehand drive.
Oh, it's a warning
And
for the
this is
serve.
a service fault to Evan, so this comes after a service warning. So the point is directly given to his opponent Chen Kai. It's really amazing to see how Chen Kai can just run from the left to the right of the table, given him not being very tall, but this also shows how much determination he has while he is playing the game. And Chen Kai is leading with a 5 points lead.
Oop. It's a rare mistake by Chen Kai. Evan is not making it any easier for himself with a few of those unfortunate mistakes.
You can see that both players are being extremely careful with their play, trying to not make mistakes, but it's eventually Chen Kai that pushes through that rally. And Chen Kai takes the match point. So if he wins this game, Aitong will be securing a 1-0 lead in the finals against Pei Chun Public School. And he takes it with just 1 match point. So he has won the game 3-1 in the first singles match.
It's a good job by Chen Kai. We'll be back for the first doubles in under 5 minutes. Once again, a very good afternoon and welcome to Ang Mo Kio Primary School for Sport Singapore's live coverage of the Senior Division Boys South Zone Table Tennis Finals. The fight is between Aitong School and Pei Chun Public School. Pei Chun Public in the colours of lime and the favourite colours of blue, while Aitong are in the black and lime. With me is Team Singapore's national table tennis player Wong Sin Ru. The players are still sparring, but maybe you can tell us who they are.
Yes, so in blue we have Lucas Peck, which is the one further away from the table right now. We also have Jian Hao representing Pei Chun. And for Aitong, we have Rainer Yang, the left-hander, as well as Oliver Lim, the right-hander.
So this is the first doubles. The first singles went to Aitong School. Ng Cheng Kai won 3-1.
That was a powerful forehand drive by Rainer Yang. Yes, whilst talking to the coach from Aitong just now, I found out that Rainer is actually a junior development squad player that is training under Singapore Table Tennis Association.
So Rainer is in left-handed player for
Aitong.
You can see him on the opposite side of the table. He's the one who is serving. It's Rainer again with the serve.
That was a pretty mistake by Oliver.
It was a good attempt, but just too strong. Oh, Lucas. Just a bit too hard. It's now Jian Hao serve.
And we have another service warning in the first double. So he didn't toss the ball high enough, which resulted in the service warning. And a service mistake by Oliver, and Rainer trying to calm him down with some hand signals. You can definitely see from the quality of his attacks there's much more spin, and the location wise is also chosen very wisely.
Oh,
And
good
you
attack.
can, yes, such powerful forehand drive right into the middle. You can see that he's a very experienced player among the other players on court.
Once again, this is Rainer. No, it's Rainer Yang. They are checking to see whose turn is it to serve. Shot of the Aitong School duo. Rainer Yang and Oliver Lim at set point.
And this is a service fault, and the point is awarded
11-4?
directly to Aitong. Yeah.
So a few words on the performance of Aitong. They've won the first set 11-4. It's quite a big margin for the first set.
Yes, perhaps the players have not really warmed up because it's only the first set, considering that they have to warm up at their own schools before coming. So, but we definitely see that Rainer shines in the first set. Yeah.
Let's see whether he can continue that momentum. We'll be back in less than a minute. So we're just about to start the second set of the first doubles this afternoon at Ang Mo Kio Primary. Oh, Rainer tried to rescue that shot, couldn't.
That was a great defense, a great backhand block by Reina.
But a few aggressive moves already, attacking moves by the Pei Chun duo. Let's see whether they can come back in this one.
So actually doubles by theory, having a left-handed player and a right-handed player pairing together is slightly more advantageous because both players can move around faster as compared to two right-handed players. As you can see, they can just go back to their own position, so they won't be able to clash clash in terms of movements as much as two right-handed players together.
Pei Chun, in a matter of less than 2 minutes, they've already gone to 4, but the lead is cut to 1. Haitong are not giving them a chance to breathe, especially with that kind of shot. It's 4-all. Chen Hao, a bit too rush there. Lucas serve.
That was a rare error by Reina. Yeah.
So Oliver serving. So Oliver to serve again.
Definitely you can see the quality of his attacks. It's so spin that Lucas and Jian Hao both have difficulty trying to block his attacks. So it's always flying out of the table, which shows how spin the ball is. Is then another ball flying out.
Yeah, the boys need to control the strength that they put behind each and every shot, especially now that it is set point again for Haitong. And that's it. It's Haitong school winning 11-5. So it was 11-4 the first set, 11-5 the second set. Not much of a... I mean, it's good stuff by the Haitong boys, but it's
yes, definitely in terms of tactics, maybe Pei Chun have to rethink how they should put Reina in control and try to target the weaker side of the pair, which is what we usually do when we play double. So we try to control the stronger player and attack more towards the weaker player.
Okay, we'll give you a chance to go and breathe. And in fact, it's already time. So we're coming back straight away. Third set, first doubles. If the Haitong duo win this, the series is 2-0 in their favor. They're already more than halfway there of winning the championship title. Reina serve.
Yeah, in fact, Oliver is also doing very well. So he is also doing a lot of follow-up shots. Yeah, as you can see, he also has the standard to be a great pair to Reina.
This is Chen Hao serve. So once again, it's go.gov.sg/NSG. That's where we are live streaming this match, as well as several other matches happening today and for the month of May as well.
That was a great attack by Jian Hao. Just missing a bit of touching the net and flying out.
So the players can't touch the tables. They're not allowed to.
Yeah, maybe the sweat dripped on the table, which affects the table tennis game, which is why the referee caught.
That's right.
Yeah.
So they are not the only ones perspiring. We are as well, sitting here without any fans in the hall turned on. So just because if you were to turn on the fans, it might affect the draft of the movement of the
balls. Yeah.
Yep, the ping pong ball. So literally everyone is feeling the heat this afternoon at Ang Mo Kio Primary.
Yes, I'm sure both teams will be feeling even more heat than us because it's such a crucial game. And if Aitong takes this, Pei Chun will be down 0-2 in the finals, which is extremely disadvantageous. So we'll have to see if this doubles they can try to do some magic. And now Aitong is just 2 points away from winning.
From wrapping up this first doubles. Lucky there by Lucas. It is match point. And that's the end. 11-5. So Sinru, this was a clean sweep. 3-0. They won. The Aitong duo won 11-4, 11-5, 11-5. So we know what they are capable of. But what do you reckon went wrong for Pei Chun Public?
From the match, I think it's quite obvious that there's a huge standard difference. So in terms of techniques, Aitong seemed to be the one that is better, but for Lucas and Jian Hao, they seem to be playing to the strengths of their opponent instead of the weaknesses.
Okay, we'll see whether that continues or whether Pei Chun Public School can somehow turn this thing around and win the second singles and further push their quest to win the championship title, or will it be a 3-0 sweep by Aitong School? We'll find that out in 5 minutes from now. Once again, a very good afternoon and welcome to Ang Mo Kio Primary School for our live coverage of the Senior Division Boys South Zone Table Tennis Final. The battle is between Aitong School and Pei Chun Public School. Aitong are in their colours of black and lime green tops, while Pei Chun traditional blue. And at the moment, we are about to start the second singles, which is the third fixture this afternoon, and Aitong School are already 2-0 in the lead. They won the first singles 3-1. They just wrapped up the first doubles 3-0. So if they go on to win this through the hands of Jaden Che, it's all over. Aitong are the champions of 2021. It's as simple as that. Joining me as my co-commentator is Team Singapore's national table tennis player, Wong Sin Ru. Sin Ru, you studied at Pei Chun Public School. So I'm going to put you on the spot. Where do you think this second singles is going to go? I know it's a tough one to call, but you know.
Yeah, so I think both teams stand quite a high chance. I think this is 50-50 because I do know that Benaya is also from the junior development squad. So is Jaden Che. So
when you say junior development squad, you're referring to the Singapore Table Tennis Association's junior development squad.
Yes, so we have children that are starting from primary 3 to primary 6 in that squad. So they go through selection trials to be in that squad, undergoing systematic training together with like strength and conditioning.
And both these boys are in the squad.
Yes, so they would be very familiar with each other's play.
Style of play.
Yes, so definitely we will see a much closer game.
Wow. So that sets it up very well. Two players who, like you said, probably know each other's strength and weaknesses, and they are carrying their school colours. One is on the verge of being crowned champions. One has to really dig deep and go on to win the next 3 fixtures, including this one.
Yes.
So the score at the moment, it is 6-3 in favour of Jaden.
Yes.
So 4-6.
So from how both of them play, you can already see that they are so familiar with each other. So after Jaden serves, he just moves to the right of his table to attempt a forehand drive.
Yep.
This is why we say that it's always tough to play against your own teammates.
Exactly, yeah. So the score is now 8-6 or 6-8 rather.
So we see a pause by Benaya.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you pause in a game? So you raise up your hand. You raise up your hand and show the umpire that you're not ready.
You just need to catch your breath.
Or it can be also to break off your opponent's momentum.
Exactly.
So this can be used as a tactic as well.
Just like the timeout as well.
Yes.
The timeout can work for you or against you.
Yes.
Oh, the net.
That was a great backhand drive right to the straight line, right to the forehand of Jaden.
The coach is telling Jaden, relax, what's happening? You're allowing your teammate to catch up.
Service error at such crucial time, it's really a waste.
First set, second doubles, 11-8. Jaden takes this first set. So a few words on Jaden's performance overall?
Jaden did pretty well as compared to Benaya, seeing how he won the first set.
Yeah.
But
some nervous moments.
Yeah, I felt that Benaya was a bit nervous because he made a service error and a return error. Yeah, so perhaps he can relax a bit.
Okay, we'll be back in less than 30 seconds. So we're back with the second set. Umpire having a quick word with both players. It is Jaden serve. Whoa, nice attack.
That receive was a bit too high and it was so easy for Jaden to smack, but Benaya made great efforts to go for the ball. From Benaya's play in the first set and in the second, I can see that actually one of his strengths is his backhand drive. Perhaps his forehand and his backhand, he seemed to be doing pretty well, but Jaden just can counter his attacks.
Another point lost there by Benaya for 1. It's a Beijing Public School. Benaya Sia lost the first set 8-11. It's trailing now 2-5. He's on serve. Oh.
If I were to advise Benaya right now, because you can see that they are playing extremely fast, so once he takes the ball, he starts serving. Perhaps he can slow down a bit, think about the tactics that he would want to play.
Yep.
Think about Jaden's weaknesses and play, because there's nobody telling you to, there's nobody rushing you. Yeah, there's no rush. And look at Jaden, he's trying to slow down the pace also because he's losing some points.
But he's just won, I think, 2 straight points.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to be a good day for Benaya, missing shots that he would that
Easily
he has
pocket.
made in. Yeah.
Yep. Well, it's still not over yet. He can come back if his opponent keeps making that kind of ordinary mistakes. It's both players. Oh no.
So one very common thing that I have observed from the primary school matches is that players seems to lose their focus sometimes. So you can see them making very minor mistakes, like just receiving errors, service errors.
It is a set point. They're just executing the moves without like you in your international level. You actually stand there for maybe 1-2 seconds and think, what's the next set gonna be? Our next play gonna be? But we've seen, like you said, time and time again, the players are rushing the shots. 11-7 to Jaden. He won 11-8 in the first, 11-7 in the second. One more set, Aitong School are champions. It's as simple as that. There's no two other ways about it. So the third singles in the second. I beg your pardon. It's the third set in the second singles. Oh.
But you never know actually, like from the previous match that we saw, there's a great comeback just now. So I still remain optimistic about the play.
Benaya.
Yeah, Benaya is gonna show, yeah.
Yeah, he's capable of winning at least one set. Let's see whether this third set could be his. Benaya Sia serve.
And a timeout is called by Benaya's coach.
Peichun Public School.
Yeah. So in terms of
So you've been hearing the voice of Wong Sin Ru, Team Singapore athlete who competed in national school games 3 times, won gold medals with the Singapore Sports School. So Sin Ru, this is not a strange experience for you.
Yes, definitely. But for primary school, it's quite a strange experience for me. But in secondary school, I represented Singapore Sports School. So together we won the women's team gold medals for B division and C division as well.
And of course, 3 years with the national squad. And the SEA Games are slated to take place in Vietnam this year, end of November. We hope to see you in the team that's going.
I hope to be part of the team as well.
So still no overseas assignments, training?
Not at the moment because of the situation now.
Yeah.
That was a great forehand smash by Jaden right down the line. And I wanted to say just now about Benaya. So in terms of body language, right, you can see that he's actually quite demoralized.
Yeah.
Because considering I'm playing against my teammate and the score might not be the one that I'm really expecting. So perhaps during games, mental strength
It's a mental game as well,
Yes.
besides the physical component.
Yes.
And the fact that you're 2 sets down, 5 points, 6 points down in the crucial set.
And he is the last hope for Pei Chun Public School.
Yep.
He must be feeling lots of pressure.
So in 2019, the champions were
Our Anglo-Chinese junior school.
who this time round finished.
Yeah. And
They finished in 3rd.
Yes.
Yes, just now they finished in 3rd place. It's a rare moment of disappointment at the face of Jaden. Oh, another one of those shots that just came off. This is match point for Aitong School and Jaden Che to take this home. The championship title and the gold medal. Replay the serve. That's it, Sin Ru.
Yes. It's well done to both teams actually,
Yeah.
especially Aitong, because I know that they actually lost to Pei Chun in the preliminary rounds. But this shows that there's also room for improvement for the players in Pei Chun Public School.
Yeah, I mean, usually in a non-COVID year, there'll be celebrations and jumping up and down and whatnot. Here, it's like a very muted affair.
Yeah, it's a very calm environment
Yeah.
right now.
So it's just a confirmation that Aitong School winning the first singles 3-1. That was the only set that Pei Chun Public were able to win in this afternoon, because first doubles 3-0, second singles 3-0, first and surprisingly Pei Chun only 1 set this afternoon. But nonetheless, like you said, congratulations, second place winners. So we'll be back with the trophy presentation in less than 5 minutes. So stay with us. Right, we are back with a trophy presentation, and it's a Pei Chun Public School picking up the runners-up trophy and medals.
Yeah, so we can see the first single players, Evan, holding the trophy, holding the medals for his teammates.
It's only 2 representatives.
Observing the distancing rules.
That's right. The teacher there is.
But it is quite an achievement for Pei Chun because this is actually their first time earning first runner-ups.
Right. Okay.
So, for 2021, the Senior Division Boys Champion goes to Ai Tong School.
So congratulations to Ai Tong School.
Yes, they done very well in the finals. Yeah, we will also see the second singles player, Jaden Che, holding the trophy for Ai Tong. Definitely the one that seals the deal for Ai Tong.
That's right. Okay, and that concludes our coverage this afternoon from Ang Mo Kio Primary School. So congratulations to Ai Tong School, the champions 2021 in the Senior Division Boys South Table Tennis, while Pei Chun Public School were the runners-up. On behalf of our national table tennis player, Wong Sin Ru, your final thoughts?
Both teams did better than I expected,
Yep.
and they can just improve on their weaknesses and come back stronger next year.
Okay, so thanks very much, Sin Ru, and from all of us here at Ang Mo Kio Primary, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.